All right, welcome back from that break. You are aware about the NNL League that will be coming up, and I've just given you names. Let's move into something quite interesting. When you actually recognize and give people the place of appreciation, it goes a long way. And that's exactly what Paddisco Sports Limited will be doing come some few days from now. They've thought it fit to award and recognize individuals who are giving their very best in sport. This is going to be another edition. They had one last year, which was quite glamorous. And this time around, they'll be awarding the local government chairman of Ajero another person than the mayor Ayoola Fatai Adekule, and also the DG, the Director General of Sports in the Ajero local government council, in person of Honorable Mark Anthony and Dile Chuku, who had actually done exceedingly well when it comes to directing and giving better prospects and idea to grow sports in Ajegule. I had a time to talk to the CEO, the Chief Executive of Paddisco Sports, in person of Mr. Peter Okereke, who gave me an insight into what has actually inspired them and given them the notch that people who have done pretty well in sports should be given that prop. And he also called on the media for support to ensure that those people who are actually being acknowledged can be given proper preview and their stories are told correctly. And that is what they, as an organization, Paddisco Sports Limited, actually doing. Let's take a clue into what he has to say in this interview I had with him. Let's get to meet you, sir.
Okay, my name is Peter Hon Ayoola. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Paddisco Sports Limited.
Paddisco, tell us more about Paddisco.
Okay.
You're into, you honor certain individuals within the public who have done exceedingly well in their different fields. There's a new edition coming up. Can you brief us and tell us some of the names you will be honoring?
Okay, yeah. So for this year, we're going to be honoring persons like the Lagos State Football Association Chairman, Alhaji Gafar Alawale. We're also going to be honoring persons like Honorable Fatai Ayoola, the Chairman of the Ajero local government. We're also going to be honoring persons like Mark Anthony, who is also the DG Sports in Ajegule. We are going to be honoring persons like Marshall Imbre, who have done so well in football, around Festac and environment. We are going to be honoring persons like Mr. Abraham Santosh, who is the MD of Aveco group of companies, Atlas. We all know how far they have gone with football around this area too. We are going to be honoring persons like the president of the Amwo Fitness Club, who is the Chief Casey. We are going to be honoring such persons as well, and some of his members in that Amwo's Fitness Club and members of the Festac All-Stars Fitness Club as well. There are other persons also who have also done well with our sports academy. Persons like Mr. Stadema, Mr. Ogamba, Mr. Judeze, and so many others like that. We're also going to be honoring those ones as well.
Now, something quite interesting you mentioned earlier on. What has actually prompted you to go on this venture of actually giving honor? Because in the society we live, a lot of people do a lot of things, nobody cares. But Paddisco Sports Academy has taken it upon itself to really check out those who have done well and give them a pat on the back. What has actually motivated you?
Yeah, so in the beginning, you remember I did mention that Paddisco Sports came into existence to see how we can contribute our quota to the development of football, to get certain wrongs, write them right, and also to see how we can replicate what we hear on TV and what we see on television and what you see out there. Okay, now if you come into Nigeria, you discover that a lot of award nights are organized, and then you see people being awarded, but you don't get to see certain people who are maybe in the main work, because I believe that charity begins at home, they say. And so for somebody who has thrived in the national capacity or space, this person came from somewhere, and then we don't get to hear about this person down here. So we said, okay, it is important that we recognize this person from where they are coming from, which is the grassroots, which is the communities around here. So we like to now look at those who have impacted on not just sports, but also social development and the community development. So we look at those who are doing one or two things in the churches, in the schools around here, who are helping individuals. I'll give an example. I was in a football match once, a football competition, and then I saw a man who was motivating footballers with little token, to make them know that what they are doing is a good venture and they should do more of it. That is something that is showing me that people today are encouraging young boys who are playing football. If everybody before now was encouraged to play football, would have gotten better footballers even now. So I believe these people are doing little things to help the development of sports and the community as a whole. So that is why we said to bridge the gap. Okay, so you don't need to be recognized by Nigeria or by Lagos states, but if you recognize that this is our own grassroots level, then it means everybody will know that yes, we are doing something somewhere, which is also helping.
Let's get to meet you. The man behind the whole project. A lot of people will see him amiable, friendly, have this wonderful disposition. Let's meet you. Who is this man behind Paddisco Sports?
All right, that's Mr. Patrick Okereke, the Chief Executive Officer of Paddisco Sports. We want to say very big appreciation to what they're doing to encourage and support individuals who have given their very best in the world of sports. And I also believe there will be more partners to partner them and give them all the needed growth they need.